Just like brand used, baby. Now, Fred, be careful under there. That hood has a tendency to fall once in a while. Oh my God, Fred, are you all right?
Last Saturday night, didn't know it was you, but you're looking alright. I didn't understand it, but I wanted you to know.
Just like brand used, baby.
Where did you come from, baby? Where did you go when, baby?
Well, hey, if you don't like fixing things and making them just like brand used, this channel may not be for you. All right, well, let's see if we can get all of this on that. Hey, it's Rick here. Well, we're back to work on the CrustyChrysler again. And today, I thought we'd see if we can get that adapter plate thing slapped on the intake manifold and put the new surprise down over on top of it. And I keep saying that because I've never been able to buy anything like this. But I will tell you that it's not a brand new one. It's what they call a remanufactured one. So who knows what we're going to get into on that. Thanks for coming along, though, because here at RCindustry, we're making things like brand used. Okay, so you probably already saw the episode where we modified this adapter plate. And so we've got a whole bunch of gaskets that came with that. And then we've got all the gaskets that came with this, plus some stickers it looks like, so that's cool. And then we've got this little thing here. This is a 600 CFM Holley, and it's supposed to be remanufactured, so I'm assuming it's one somebody bought, and they thought it was a piece of shit and sent it back, and so someone redid it. I'm guessing. I don't know how that works. I don't know. I just know it was like a third of the cost of a new one. So hopefully it's a good one. So let's see if we can start putting this together. Alright, show you more. Okay, so one of you in there told me when I got ready to do this, because you had watched where I modified the plate, this adapter plate. So one of you told me to be sure and Permatex this area, because it is such a, you know, that's like about 1/4 of an inch, even maybe less over here. And since this plate, or this gasket, you know, when it sets on there, you know, you don't have a whole lot going on. So I think I probably will do that. But he also said to make sure everything is where you want it before you do that. So we're going to kind of put it together here and make sure this is going to work. So I took my adapter plate and I ran the bolts up through here that will hold the carburetor on. And then we've got these little dukers here that will bolt the adapter to the intake manifold. So I'm going to put a little anti-seize on those threads. So I want to set this down on here. And I want to be careful not to you know, I don't want to get a whole lot on there, just a little bit. I'll stick that down in there like that. Now, I might be messing up, but I know you guys will tell me if I am. So. And then it says, once you get these all on there, that they need to be torqued in a crisscross pattern, which makes sense. 60 to 80 inch-pounds. That's quite a range. So, but I got my little inch-pound torque wrench here, so we'll do that. Being ever so careful not to drop that down in there, that would suck.
It's not wanting to go in there too good. What's the deal with that? Huh, okay, well, let's pull that off there and see what the heck's going on with that. We may have to run a tap down in there. That thing may be rusty or something. Can't imagine that on old CrustyChrysler having any rust anywhere. Let's see if we can see what the heck's going on here. Yeah, she don't want to screw in there. Okay. Screws in all the rest of them, so let me get a tap and we'll run down in there and clean that up. Alright, show you more. Okay. Got me a tap here. Let's just put a little, I'm just going to clean them all out. Just going to put a little oil there. Okay. These went in there screwed in fine, but I'm just going to go ahead and clean them up. And I don't have a bottoming tap, so this is a starter tap, or whatever you call it. So I don't want to take that down too far because I don't know if those are drilled all the way through or not. I guess they probably aren't on this part anyway. Over here, feels like that one is all the way through, so these are just screwing right in, so now you guys can comment down below and tell me if I'm doing this right or wrong, because I'm sure some of you are probably cringing and others are probably going, well, that's what I had to do, so I don't know. Like I said, those three went in real good. That's not the one that was had a problem with. It's this one over here. So let's kind of see what's going on here. And it starts. It's not really tight, so well, it had some crud in there. You can see that, so who knows? Alright, let's get you set back up over here and we'll see if we can get this on there. Alright, show you more. Okay, so we got those run down on there, so let's take and torque these to 60. There's 60. There's 60, 60, and 60. Okay, so we should be good to go there. All right. Now, let's get our gasket and see if our carburetor is set on there. All right, show you more. Okay. So we got our gasket here. Looks like that fits on there. And we've got our carburetor here. And I got some washers to go under that, or over that. Over and under. Now, one of you out there was concerned about my hood closing with this adapter plate and this Holley carburetor. Well, at that point, you guys didn't know it was a Holley, but the adapter plate, and so yeah, I'm going to watch that. Hopefully, that is not a problem. But I can understand the concern because it is kind of down in there and sticking up pretty far. So we'll have to check that out. The old hood ain't no good anyway, so I would hate to cut a hole in it and get bitched out like What's-His-Face did on his burnout car, but I'm putting this Holley on here, so hopefully, and if I don't keep dropping them bolts down in there, them nuts. Well, come on now, let's play friendly. Life is but a game. It's all in how you play it. But I will have to say, in my game, God has been really good to me. Just been an awesome trip. I'll say it that way. Okay. Slip around over here. Put that one on. Now get me a little 1/2-inch wrench and snug those up. Alright, got me a good old Taiwanese drop forge here. And I think we'll just kind of snug these up the same way. We'll snug that one, we'll go back here and snug this one. And we'll go up here. That one's really loose now. Let's see, let's get it a little closer. That one's kind of handy to get into there. All that stuff is in the way. Turn that up, maybe I can get in there. There we go. Just floor it, and you can get in there. Okay, I believe that's pretty good. Alright, let's look at this thing a little closer. Okay, so as you can see, here's what they were kind of talking about. This kick down lever here, when it goes whoosh, and it kicks it into second gear or passing gear or whatever it is, that has to have a long rod that runs through here that the accelerator pump, accelerator floorboards that, and then so that has to, and then when it does that, then it pulls this back to a certain point and then kicks the kick down in. So, and this must be the one for the cruise control. Okay. Oh, actually, this is the cruise control. This is the throttle right here. So anyway, we'll get that all figured out, and then we have to figure out our vacuum advance. And I know that these two up here are ported, it said, all the time. So one of those will probably hook to the PCV valve, and or there's one in the back that I could hook the PCV valve to if I can get that to go back around that way. So we might do that. And then we've got to get out of this wiring harness, I've got to find I want to find two hots. One that's on when the key is on all the time. Well, they both need to be that way, actually. I think I already know where one of them is. This one is the one that powered the coil from the previous apparatus that was on here. So this one, there's got to be the one for the coil in this mess somewhere. I just have to get my electric meter out and find, because We got the ground that runs over to grounds carburetor. Carburetor is grounded to this, and this is grounded to the battery. So we should be good to go there, but the hot one has to hook onto this little terminal right there. So anyway, I know it's a short little video today, but I kind of wanted to tell you, or kind of wanted you to see what I was doing this morning, kind of piddling around with it a little bit. So I've got to get all those two things figured out with the electric, all the mechanisms over there on the side for cruise control. I don't know if we're going to fix the cruise control. I don't even know if it works, but we might hook it up if it's there. And we've got the little pins. There's several little pins that came with the carburetor. So we'll work on that, and then we've got to find out which one of those vacuum lines is ported, because we have to hook that up to the vacuum advance on the new distributor that we put in the last episode. So anyway, thanks for coming along. Can't wait to get our stickers put on the car. And yeah, remember, if you guys want a sticker, notify me at the information in the link below, and I'll get you a sticker coming out. I'm excited about the No Name Nationals coming up. Tonight is a forum that I'm going to watch or participate in, or whatever, that John is putting on with, I think, Buzz from Roadkill Customs, and I'm not sure who all's there. I forget. So I'm probably leaving somebody out, and I apologize for that. But I want to be sure to get on that this evening. And because the channel is growing, I've been trying to do some of the stuff that they've been talking about, and it's all growing because of you guys, and I appreciate it. So if you're first time watching, reach up there and hit the subscribe button, and that helps us get more subscriptions. And we do have our 500, so we will be going to Sykeston in the end of September. So I'll put that little link right here. So anyway, with all that said, be sure and like us, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. And remember, here at RCindustry, we're making things like brand used, baby.
Well, I seen a picture of you last Saturday night.